Good afternoon, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the Sports Fellowship of Fans. We want to start today. We want to use today to get into the NBA Finals. We are witnessing, so far, I know it's only game one, great performance by the Phoenix Suns, who get out to a 1-0 lead. And last night we saw a wonderful performance by several players. We saw Giannis come back. We weren't even sure early in the day. We didn't think he was going to play. I think he was doubtful by 1, 2 in the afternoon. And then by game time, he suited up and got out there and played a good game. He had 20-plus points, 15-plus rebounds, an amazing chase down block. Giannis did a really good job last night. But it was the guys on Phoenix. It was DeAndre Ayton, 20-plus points and 17, 18 rebounds. It was Devin Booker, who played like a true superstar last night. But the leader of the charge, the head of that snake of the Phoenix Suns, is no doubt Chris Paul. And we've seen veteran players who are later on in their careers who haven't had an opportunity to win a championship for whatever reason. We've seen when Karl Malone and Gary Payton went to the Lakers, and we've seen other players do it, who tried to get that opportunity, who pursued a championship, and just wanted that last piece of their Hall of Fame careers, right? To stand on the court and have that confetti fly over your head, get handed that champion T-shirt and baseball cap, and know that you had accomplished the highest team goal in your career, and a thing that everybody plays to do. And last night we saw Chris Paul getting his shot, but the difference with Chris Paul is we're not seeing a player who's late in his career who is letting the young Lions for his new team take him to a championship. No, Chris Paul is leading them to the championship. Not just with his great performance, and he has been fantastic, 70-plus points in between Game 7 of the Western Conference Finals and going into Game 1 of the championship round. But he's leading them off the court in the leadership of the actual game. And it's important because every team has to know who their leader is. Who do we look to help us in difficult circumstances? Who can keep us poised and keep us moving forward? Who can be that coach on the court while the coach is on the sideline? And that is undoubtedly for Phoenix been Chris Paul. Very often we mistake talent for leadership, and they're not the same thing. So often we expect the most talented player to be our team leader. And you can be a fantastic basketball player and still not really possess strong leadership skills. You have great basketball talent, not necessarily great leadership. The best player on Phoenix is probably Devin Booker. And you can see Devin Booker growing as a leader also, designing plays on the sideline, on the chalkboard, telling people where to go. Very often he's right on Chris Paul's hip when they're telling DeAndre Ayton where they want him to go or what they should do on the next play. So he's going to be a great leader. But right now, the leader of this team is Chris Paul. And what we're seeing is that you need your leader to help your players out in rough moments, but also to help them handle the good times, the positive momentum that they have. We saw some great comebacks during these NBA playoffs. We've seen teams come back from 20, 25 points down in the second half, because there were players on those teams that wouldn't give up and let their other players give up. So you need to be able to look to somebody when everything's going wrong, who's going to have that positive attitude, that strength, that determination, that look in their eye that says, we can do this. But you also need that leader when things are going well. That leader who, when you have a 5-point lead, is going to gather everyone together and say, we need to push it to 10. When it's a 10-point lead, we got to push it to 15. But 15-point lead, we got to push it to 20. You need that person who's going to gather everyone together and remind them what you're playing for. Remind them of the uniqueness of this opportunity. You may not get back to the finals again in your career. You're lucky you made it when you're young, but it may not happen again. So you got to seize the opportunity. You need your leader to be able to get your team poised, focused, and ready to take advantage of the moment. And we're watching Chris Paul do that. It has been great to see. Now, can he continue it for the next 6 games? Will he continue to drop 30, 40 points? Don't know. Will he stay healthy? He's been injured late in seasons and playoff drives, and we know he's got a banged up hand or two. Will he be able to continue to perform at this level? We don't know. That's why we're going to tune in and watch for these next 3 to 6 games. But we are watching something different in seeing a veteran at this stage of their Hall of Fame career, this late in the game, who is not just trying to get a championship, being led or being pulled by younger stars. We're seeing somebody at this stage in their career who is taking over and is themselves the star and is leading an excellent young team to a championship. And so whether you are a Chris Paul fan, which a lot of people are, if you are someone who's not a fan of Chris Paul's, and we know that he can be a mean person on the court, there are a lot of people who don't rock with Chris Paul, and that's fine. We are seeing something very special and something that is worth appreciating. And so, here in the Sports Fellowship of Fans, this is the kind of stuff that we like to see. We like to talk about. We like to see greatness. We like to watch amazing things happen on the court, and then we come and talk about them, whether it's basketball or any other sport. We love to see the best people doing the best at the biggest moments. So Chris Paul is getting it done for now. We'll see if it continues. We'll see if Giannis can take his game to another level. Chris Middleton, is he going to show up and do even more? He's been a great contributor through these playoffs, and when Milwaukee has won, he's done a lot to add to it. Or these young Phoenix Suns are going to keep on shining. Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, and of course, the superstar Devin Booker. So it's worth tuning in to watch. They are must-see TV, and I know I must see these games, so I will be there, and we'll be talking about them until a champion is crowned. And we want to hear what you guys think as well. So to all my brothers and sisters in the fellowship, hop on, let us know what you think. Thank you guys for liking the page. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your subscriptions to the YouTube channel. And we continue to try and bring this fellowship together and grow it and grow it and grow it so that we can go and honor the sports that we all love. So have a wonderful day. Let's enjoy these games. Enjoy the sports that are in front of us. And we'll talk to you again tomorrow. Hey, let's go.